Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming. So this is going to be a quick one. I'm planning on posting at least 2 to 3 videos today, and this is the first one. So with the release of the new Ogdoadic cards and the silver cards revealed earlier this year, it is bound to happen. Ogdoadic is almost guaranteeing that Ogdoadic will be getting support this year. Now, I don't know if it's going to be good support. I can't guarantee that, but this deck will be getting support. It makes no sense that Konami will give support to both archetypes, 2 out of 3 archetypes that came out of Ancient Guardians. I believe that's what the set was called, and not the actual best deck of that set. If you don't know, this deck came out with the Silver Quartz and the Ogdoadics, and this one had the most potential. Ogdoadic is a reptile deck that lives and dies by the graveyard. They're all chaos attribute archetype. Half their monsters are light, the other half are dark, and they all have like banished graveyard synergy, which is really, really cool. Now, the Bestials eat this deck alive. I'm not going to lie to you. But these cards are pretty cool. It always felt like they had potential for greatness. I think the best versions of this deck had like Invoked and Layer of Darkness in them, which is really, really cool. I almost posted a Layer of Darkness video a couple weeks ago, so if you want to see the Layer of Darkness Ogdoadic deck profile, I'm happy to post that. But ultimately, this deck was never really that good. Snake Rain is a hell of a card, but there's not enough good snake cards to make this deck great, if that makes any sense. But now that Ogdoadic and both Silver Card got crazy new cards, both got 2 each, it's highly theorized that this deck will be getting 2 new cards. Now, how do you fix snakes? Well, we have 2 options, honestly. So first things first, what is the issue with snakes? What is the biggest issue right now? Well, if you don't count the Bestials, the biggest issue for Ogdoadic is that they have no real win condition. Yes, as you see, the artwork, the monster we have in front of here, the God card, is pretty powerful. It basically nukes the field from anything that wasn't, I think, brought back from the graveyard, which is a very, very powerful effect. The only issue is it requires, I believe, like 2 to 3 tributes to summon. The guy is a little hard to summon. Besides him, however, Ogdoadics don't really have a win condition. They kind of just play generic rank 8s and like link monsters in order to take their combos going. I would love it if Ogdoadics got a boss monster for the extra deck. I know what you would give this archetype, a fusion, synchro, link, who knows. But I would love if Snakes got a win condition. Not to mention, give them more graveyard synergy. If you're already making them like, oh, they have things in graveyard, make them more like that. I know you like dump cards, 4 cards off Snake Rain, but dump more, make it better. Make it searchable Snake Rain. Who cares at this point? When was the last time reptiles have ever been meta? The answer is they've never been meta. Let snakes be a meta deck. If we had to ban Snake Rain or put Snake Rain in 1, that's fine. I want snakes to actually do something in the meta. They have never done anything. I feel like it would be really, really cool if we had a powerful reptile archetype. Same thing goes for Pyro. We never had a really good Pyro archetype. Now you can say Salamagrate's a cool fire archetype we had meta, but they're not Pyro. They're Cybers. We have never had a good reptile archetype, and we've never had a good Pyro archetype, and I feel like that is unacceptable. Like even one of the worst attributes, which is Thunder. Thunder is probably one of the weakest attributes, and yet we've had 2 meta-defined decks in Thunder Dragons and Sprite. Yet reptiles, who are just as old as Thunders, have never had a meta contention deck. The most popular one that's ever been is this deck, and it never reached the meta more than a week, which really, really sucks. Now you could say, oh, Evil Czars. They were kind of meta, and they just got 2 new cards. Well, I don't think those 2 cards, even how powerful, are enough. I think snakes or reptiles in a whole need main archetype win conditions. And if you think, oh, you don't want snakes to be too powerful, then lock it into snakes. Lock them into like reptile locks. Who cares? Just give them a win condition within their archetype. If you want Snake Rain to stay in its own thing, that's fine. Just give us powerful enablers and make snakes good. Reptiles need some support and some love. That's all I gotta say. I hope you all enjoy. Tell me in the comments what you think these cards will look like. I would say a Snake Rain Searcher would be stupid, but I would really love that. So, hey, who knows? And who knows, maybe a boss monster, or at least another way to extend further onto the field. The whole gimmick of this deck is that they tribute cards in order to summon themselves, and they have like cool graveyard synergy. And go into that, make it more interesting, make it more consistent, make it stronger. Give them an actual like monster you want to normal summon, because so far the two monsters they have, you really don't want to summon them. You kind of just want to dump them and then like summon them from the graveyard. So you tell me in the comments where to go from here. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, and expect your Sartic deck profile today. I don't know if it's going to be a good deck, but it's going to be something. Hope you all enjoy. Take care.